Fitness for longevity, Andre checking in with you. Always remember to train for life and train accordingly. Yes, I jumped up in this bad boy with the eye patch. For anybody who don't know me, man, or it's your first time tuning in, right before Christmas, I had an incident. I was outside, self-inflicted. I was outside doing some yard work, man, and I don't really usually carry no goggles or nothing really too intense because I don't really have that much stuff that I'm really up there cutting. But unfortunately something fell in my eye. It was a branch that fell in my eye and then did more damage than I thought it did. So I got to do what I got to do, man. I'm 39 years old. I ain't trying to live or walk around with very, very minimum vision when I something I could rectify. But either way, so I had my first surgery exactly a week from today, and right now I'm just really sensitive to all the light, man. So I do the eye patch, or sometimes I wear my shades. Whatever I need to do, man. So that's why I'm always screaming, man. Train for life, train accordingly. You never know what happens in life. I tell people all the time, man, my exercising is not really about, I need to sweat. I know I have goals and so forth, but it's all mental for me more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? It's just me trying to be the best person I could be, trying to have the best relationships I can have on a daily basis. I got a wonderful family. You know what I mean? I got to go out with my clients. I got to interact with people. If it's simply the clerk at the gas station, I just try to give love. You know what I mean? So I want to try to carry myself with a certain energy. You know what I mean? So it enables me to do that. So that is that. But either way, with that said, man, try to keep my spirit up, and hoping that the healing process will be smooth for me, and that's it. I got another surgery coming up as well too, so I look forward to that, and it's just moving forward in my life. But either way, I'm not able to train right now. I haven't been able to be as active, obviously, but I really had to rely on my nutrition. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, since the incident, I've actually been able to even lose some more weight. But and maintain muscles for the most. So I know it's only been a week, so it shouldn't be that much of a change, but you'd be surprised, man. So I try to be disciplined. But I just want to make this video really quick and just kind of talk about just really simplify some of the main aspects or the main keys, the main things that really aided me through the process of weight loss. You know what I mean? If you're new to me, I've lost probably almost 60 pounds now. And it wasn't done overnight, man. It wasn't done in 3 months. I'm not gonna sell 60 days, no 90 days, none of that. It's been a lifestyle change. I never went on a diet, never went on no extreme nothing. It was just a gradual change. I'm gonna point out some of the key factors for me and where I started at. Obviously, your plateau eventually if you have particular goals to get down to a certain kind of weight. You know what I mean? I can understand that. But for me, it was just kind of, to just get healthier, and that's what I recommend. I recommend you just to kind of focus on getting healthier overall, and I feel like everything else will kind of come together for you, not really emphasize or stress too much weight loss, So, I'm gonna start off with whole foods, right? So I feel like you need to eat foods in its most natural form, right? In its most organic form. So you want to cut out all the processed food, all the box stuff, all of the fast food restaurants. You want to cut back on that, all the convenience. I understand that it is what it is. It's convenience. Man, we have busy schedules. Everybody's schedule is different. We all have our own responsibilities. We all use our 24 hours completely differently. And I understand that. But we want to try to cut that stuff out because even outside of weight loss, long run, long term, that stuff it's gonna take you out, man. So not only would you could be skinny, you could have a good digestive system and still be ruining your inside physiologically. You know what I mean? Eating that kind of food. So be conscious of that. All right. So that's what really mattered for me initially, just trying to whole food. So what I mean is that I had to put more preparation in my food, meaning that I'm having to cook. You know what I mean? Some people they're not fond of the kitchen. I beg of you, try your best, man. It's a process. You're trying to break habits that you incorporated over years. So you have to be patient with yourself and the overall concept. All right? That's just one. So Whole Foods, obviously, you're eating Whole Foods, not Whole Foods. I keep on saying Whole Foods, a restaurant. Keep foods in its most wholesome form. All right? So you're eating more vegetables. You're obviously going to be eating more fruits, obviously, right? So that increases your fiber as well. So a lot of these things are connected. You know what I mean? So you'll notice as you start to try to really eat cleaner, and you start eating more fiber, you're notice you're taking in more fiber. That implements, obviously, you're taking in more vegetables, you're taking in more fruits, right? And then at the end of the day, your digestive system is so important to weight loss. You know, you can't be clogged here. Your digestive system has to be a fluid one. So whatever's coming out is also going out. I mean, whatever's coming in, my apologies, is going out as well. All right. So, and it's just so beneficial to a healthy metabolism. You know what I mean? And that's why I also always touch on water. You know, I'm not numbering these things as I go ahead. I'm just kind of talking about them in general. All right. So you got to eat more wholesome foods. You definitely want to increase your fiber. If you eat more wholesome foods, that connects you to increased fiber. All right. So it keeps your digestive system healthier, which should also allow you to have a healthier metabolism. All right. That way you can continuously losing weight. All right. So those are really, really important things as far as the nutrition part goes. All right. And those are just the basics. All right. Because I mean, I had a video recently that I made talking about baby steps. Right. And just again, I'm always talking about just being patient with yourself and how to have baby steps, you know, and just trying not to eat a whole value meal, you know, just eating the burger, cutting out the fries, you know, bringing a fruit, you know what I mean? Getting rid of the soda, bringing some water. Just simple things like that could do, man, things like that would drop 10, 15 pounds off of you in a heartbeat. You'll be surprised, all right? And you also got to cut back with the sugar and the fruit punch. I mean, like, just not fruit punch, but just any kind of juice in general, you know what I mean? Because what that means is that now you're drinking your calories, you know? So it just makes the fight that much harder of a battle, you know what I mean? So pay attention to those. And then I'm going to give you some advice also in regards to exercise, right? Training in general, right? So more HIIT training, more high intensity things, right? If you're not that functionable in regards to sprinting or be able to do anything too crazy where you're all over the place, listen, man, you can get on a stationary bike and you can sit on that bike and ride the shit out of that bike. All right. So there's many different ways, man. Reach out to me, send me an email, message me. I can help you. Okay. So we just try to limit the excuses, different ways we could do it. As a matter of fact, I have slam ball routines that I see that you can have a slam ball. You could literally sit on your butt, slam the ball, and just slam it as hard as you can to get it a ball that's a weight that you can handle, and just do it as hard as you can. That's what intensity is, right? So a lot of HIIT training, however you get the HIIT training, you know, it could be plyometrics. You know, however you incorporate that. That's one thing that's important. And then I feel like you have to have a good balance of low interval training as well, right? Low intensity interval training. So I would say something where, you know, some people they box, some people they hike, you know, some people ride bikes. You know, I do a stationary bike. Some people can run for a long period of time. Whatever it is that enable you to do exercise for a long period of time. Or maybe there's a day that you go play park, but you go to the park and you go play some ball. And maybe you play a few pickup games and that might turn into 2 hours of playing basketball. That turns out to be, even though it's not low intensity, but you're doing basketball for a long period of time. So with that, you'll definitely be able to burn more calories and you'll get to the fat, right? So I feel like a combination of the HIIT training and the low intensity training is a really good combination, all right? And then strength training. Right? I try to do something every so often where I give my all in regards to strength. So if it's a compound movement, you know, it could be rack pulls, you know, it could be deadlift, you know what I mean? It could be overhead press, you know what I mean? Something where I'm going heavy on it and I'm just really trying to push as heavy as I possibly can, all right? I just feel like all these things put together not only will get fat off of you, but it would also lean you out and increase your muscle mass. So it would give you that aesthetic look, you know, give you a good look. You know, nobody want to, and me personally, I don't want to just lose weight and look like I'm disappearing, literally. You know what I'm saying? I want to have some kind of a body with it to also, you know, to kind of showcase as well to me personally. So aesthetics is important to me. So those are just, I didn't go in no particular order. I'm all over the place, but I feel like those are things that's been really instrumental to me, you know, just getting it done, you know, and being able to obtain my goals. And it probably took me about a year and a half. I feel like I have a little bit more body fat I want to lean because I want to really, really lean out around my stomach area as much as I can. Just a personal goal. You know, you don't need to be that way to be healthy, but that's just what I wanted for myself. All right. So, message me, people. Anything you got to ask, man, send it to me, man. If I can't find information, if I don't, I'll let you know that first of all, and I go do the research. You know what I mean? So, Fitness for Longevity, Andre checking in with you. I hope this video is beneficial to someone. Please like, subscribe, please, and share, man. And be blessed out there in YouTube world. Peace.